there's not a cloud in the
Here we go again.
It's as blue
Oh,
as
yeah, Bill Mary
the
Learning 2.5 ABC Central Coast. We've got a cracking good show for you. Smart Arts with Yianni Johns. We'll cover the visual arts, we'll cover performing arts, and all the news that is the news in the world of culture and art here on the Central Coast.
That's it.
We have more culture than a cheese factory here on the Central
do
Coast.
we ever?
Don't we?
We haven't even got a dog in the studio.
That's lovely.
That's lovely.
Nice you, Wendy.
Yianni, that's a little rude, isn't it? Wendy Matthews joins us in the studio.
Hello. We were just bringing in music, and then I looked in our archives and said, oh, no, that one too, and oh, there's that one. And
that's good.
I guess
it's so strange. After concerts, women will come up to me and say, my friend dragged me along tonight, and I didn't think I knew many of your songs, but every one you did, I was going, oh, it's this one. Hey, I know this. So I seem to be one of those people that you may know more than you think you know. For some
It's
reason.
almost a soundtrack to our lives, isn't it?
Songs and smells, to me, they can transport you back to a specific
Very evocative.
second in
Very
time.
evocative.
I was just going through all of the greats of Australian contemporary music, the Bee Gees from England, Wendy Matthews from Canada, Johnny Farnham from Dagenham, AC/DC, English lads, Bon Scott Scottish, Barnsley Scottish, the Finn Brothers, New Zealand, Whip, Dragon, New Zealand.
Glen Shark, England.
Glenn, Doc
It's
Deason, English.
extraordinary.
We're wonderful.
It's multicultural.
But we claim you all, don't we?
Well, I mean, the thing is, I literally, this is so much more my home than anywhere. I've lived here longer than I ever lived in Canada, which was where I was born, twice as long. And this is where my life is, my dog, my home, my friends, my work. So.
Talking about friends and work, the association with Glen Shark. Tell us about that. That's a really extraordinary combination, isn't it?
It goes way back.
It does, longer than either of us care to remember, but I was about 17 and I lived in Los Angeles in a big house full of Australians, and Glenn was one of many travelling Australian bands through LA, and my Aussie friends dragged me along to a show, a huge show at a stadium. And within about 20 minutes of, watching this guy up on stage, he was push-starting my Volkswagen Bug for me. And I thought, this guy is all right. And we've kind of been firm friends since. He brought me down here to do a tour. And here I've been ever since. So if you like me, you can thank him, and if you don't like me, you can blame him.
I wonder if
Thank you, Glenn.
have to ask him how his music's going, the LRB music's going. I know that they were adopted in that comedy movie, The Other Guys, with Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, it's extraordinary.
Will Ferrell, and he loved LRB, and he kept playing their songs. I think
That's right.
in one scene, Mark Wahlberg threw it out the window in New York.
That's right.
So that would probably boost their back
exactly.
catalogue
I'm
sales.
sure it
wouldn't
would. And Katie Lang did Reminiscing, and there's
Gee, that's,
they're classic songs.
That's a tribute, isn't it?
Yeah,
when Katie
so.
Lang sings one of your songs, you've made it.
Exactly.
That's huge, and of course a fellow Canadian. Well, Canadians and Australians, I've been over there a couple of times. We seem to hit it off. Really
There's
hit it off.
something similar. I think a sense of irony. I think the senses of humor are quite similar. And I don't mean this sort of good or bad, but Americans tend to be just a lot more serious about themselves, and there's a sense of irony that I think can.
There's lots of pardon me, sir.
Yeah.
In America.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Pardon me, sir.
I think you'll find that's not politically correct.
Well, I love Canada. I was in Montreal.
That's right, you were there with your art, weren't you?
I had an art exhibition in Montreal. It was wonderful. The best 2 weeks I spent during the comedy festival.
That I was just about to say, yes, it was a really great time for Yianni because his little show opened up right at the height of the Montreal Comedy Festival.
And which is right in the middle of summer in Montreal, and it's such a fantastic city.
I had to get a liver transplant when I got home. It's just, you go from one festival to the next, and then they wrap up one thing, and then there's another thing. It's like, oh, well, I guess I'm not sleeping tonight.
Between welcomes and raps, you're done.
No, we're all about
Fabulous entertainment there, though.
all about culture, and let's have a listen to a song. I know you've probably heard them all and sung them all a few times. But,
I have sung them a lot, but it's not like you go and listen to your own
no.
stuff.
Well, we can turn it down in the studio, but the people out there will enjoy it thoroughly. 92.5 ABC Central Coast. Wendy Matthews. Uplifting stuff. Wendy, uplifting stuff.
Good.
Music that makes you feel good. Affirmation.
Good.
Positive. That one.
That one, yeah.
Is there much acrobatics on stage and things? Is your show real lively like that? Or?
Oh, you know how I love to bust a move. I'm big on choreography. No!
You're not going to do like
all singing, all dancing.
not like a Madonna comeback? Did you see that in the Super Bowl? That was a great performance.
Yes, it was.
I didn't see it. Did she have the oil can?
Oh, well, I had to switch off after the first leg spread. It was just too much for me.
Right, yes,
It was a bit naughty.
It was a bit too naughty for a lady.
Hello, families. Hello, Super Bowl.
Wendy Matthews
Hello,
and Ben
slammers.
Shorrock, two of
But no,
Australia's
sorry.
best singer-songwriters coming to the Laycock Street Theatre, and you can catch them tonight on stage. Every once in a while you get a rare opportunity to see such talent together here
I
locally.
know.
Na